I just wanted one last time here, even though I reserve the right to continue talking about the Andrew Luck retirement, and we've got Tony Dungy on tomorrow, so, we'll see. I think we'll bring it up there. But why is this so multifaceted? Why isn't it as simple as guy who's supremely talented didn't want to face the rehab that was coming for yet another injury that mysteriously cropped up and ballooned, and he decided to just say that I'm done? Did the booing have something to do with adding another layer to this? Because it's like fan reaction, and then there's an argument as to whether they were right or wrong or have the right or not. Is it because in this day and age, journalism is in the figurative and unfortunately literal crosshairs, and that Schefter's getting blamed for letting something out of the bag that led to the booing? Is it because we thought that Luck was going to play forever, and it says something about us that we get blindsided by this stuff? It is a fascinating societal experiment. It seems like this has just come out of
I think it's all of those.
Nowhere. Or we're bored waiting for football to start so we can keep talking about it. I know I'm trying to look at it from...
Too. I think when you just look at Andrew Luck, 29 years old, people they hear the word retirement, you think that's way too early. What's he doing that for? And then when he tries to explain it, the common fan who doesn't, maybe really care about all the other stuff is just like, what is he doing? Like, just rehab, get back in there. You're a football player. Shouldn't you just tough this out? And so I think, like you said, there's so many levels to this. Usually a guy just retires because he's old and he's not good anymore. Andrew Luck was an MVP favorite this year.
Because of how terrific he was last year.
The Colts were a a sexy Super Bowl pick this year. And so for him to just do this out of the blue, fans really want answers. But they don't want to hear, my body hurts and I can't do it anymore.
Well, but that's not your body. It's one of those things, like the surgery's always minor when it's on somebody else.
When it's not you. Yeah.
So he's 29 years old, and somebody who's known this game, that's pretty much the only thing that he's known to do other than whatever off-the-field endeavor he might have had. I mean, this is what he's done professionally. This is what he's built towards. Right? And so by walking away, he not only, as you heard what Matt just said last segment, he wanted him to talk to as many teammates as possible. He didn't want his teammates to feel like he was leaving them in the lurch or letting them down. But here's a guy who's known nothing but football, essentially, maybe academics, but nothing but football, leaving $500 million pretty much on the table, endorsements and everything else for the rest of his playing career, also leaving on the table the possibility of being enshrined in the Pro Football Hall of Fame, the possibility of being, in the Ring of Honor or having a statue in front of a stadium. That's not what he plays for. As you heard Hasselbeck say, he played for free. But these are all what would come with playing at this level that we expect that he still had the ability to do if his body didn't give away. 7 to 10 more years. He is basically saying, I'm not going to chase that.
I would venture a guess that never crossed his mind when he was making this decision.
It's about trying to get through the misery, and the one way to get through the misery was to leave the sport. It's really just mind-blowing.
It's amazing. He said it. He was in a 4-year cycle of pain, rehab, play, pain, rehab. It was just over and over again, never ending, and he just couldn't do it anymore.
For more of The Rich Eisen Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV for free on BR Live or download the Rich Eisen Show app.